and welcome back to the Beaumont Bulletin. I'm Sophie Christensen.
And I'm Daniel Zivy, and Halloween is finally here. And at the Beaumont Bulletin, we're celebrating by reading some spooky headlines.
Yeah, seriously, some of these are genuinely scary, so let's get right into it.
The University of Tennessee has been fined by the SEC and NCAA after fans began to throw trash on the field and at Ole Miss players in anger of the eventual loss, which is funny because Michigan has been allowed to have trash on the field for the last 6 years.
In recent horror movie news, a Halloween superfan won a contest that awarded him with a trip to Hollywood where he got to meet Jamie Lee Curtis and star in a short film. After demanding to be brutally murdered by Michael Myers and screaming, "Stab me, Daddy," over and over, he was kicked off the set.
According to the Lansing State Journal, Celebration Cinema will no longer allow anyone younger than 16 at the theater after 5 p.m. unless with an adult. Providers of fakes surely appreciate this increase to the already massive market.
Facebook and its other apps experienced another outage on Friday, October 8th. While this outage was not as large or as long as the outage on the 4th, it does reinforce that diversification of information transmission methods might be a good idea.
Upcoming film Don't Look Up will star Leonardo DiCaprio as a Michigan State University astronomy professor and Jennifer Lawrence as a grad student at MSU. This star-studded disaster comedy is set to release in December this year. The actual astronomy department had the same reaction as Jonah Hill's character. I'm sorry, did you say Michigan State?
In a study conducted by the National Retail Federation, Americans are expected to spend over $10 billion on Halloween this year. This number has some homeowners concerned about how much of that budget includes spending on eggs and toilet paper.
Trunk or treating, a hybrid of trick or treating, has been on the rise in recent years across the country, where kids line up for sweet treats delivered from their neighbors' cars. Unfortunately, some participants have been denied access to the events as they tried to enter with white vans and claimed there was free candy inside.
Disney recently released a new trailer for their upcoming animated remake of Diary of a Wimpy Kid. School administrators across the country are now preparing for rampant cheese touch outbreaks.
Due to the global supply chain crisis, paint makers are now struggling to create the color blue due to a shortage of a key ingredient. As a response to this, Blue Man Group has officially announced their farewell tour.
Domino's Pizza has recently experienced a drop in sales they haven't seen in years. Many are speculating this might be due to a shortage in workers. As a response, some are suggesting they follow Michigan State University's lead and just ask their higher-ups to volunteer as drivers.
Make sure you stay updated about your pizza industry knowledge, folks. That's it for this episode of the Beaumont Bulletin.
Thank you so much for watching. So, what are you going to be for Halloween this year, Daniel?
I don't know. I was thinking depressed.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to be anxious, so.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, cheers to that, man.
Yeah.
Oof. Thank you for watching the Beaumont Bulletin. If you liked this video, please like, comment, or subscribe. Sophie, what is a bulletin board? I mean, is it cork? What is it?
That is an interesting question, Daniel. I would say that a bulletin board is made out of cork, but why is it called a bulletin board?
I don't know. What's a bulletin? It's like an item? It's like a news item?
Does it have something to do with guns?
I don't know. I think a bulletin around here near Beaumont Tower might be considered a Beaumont Bulletin, but that's all I know.
There you go, folks.